Hi Cancer, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at all things love. Okay, so starting us off with self-love, then we'll move into past and current connections as well as your next lover, whether that be a continual person or someone brand new to altogether. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I really need your help, guys. If I want to be able to keep doing the channel and the free readings for everyone, I am just a super small non-monetized channel. So every single like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, it really does mean the world to me and I appreciate it so much. So thank you. But this week I've got the Crazy Sexy Love Notes Oracle. I also am using the Mystic Red Rose Love Oracle. As well as two Lenormand decks. We've got the Lenormand of Japan, as well as the Reinos do Fogo, the Fire Queen's Lenormand. This one does like to talk about some of the naughty stuff, so it's always a fun deck to use. All right, but getting into it for you, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, what does Cancer need to know in regard to love, please? What's going on for Cancer with love? Make waves. Okay, jump on in and make a splash. All right, rock the boat if you need to. Don't be afraid. You might get wet, but it's time to make a splash. So dive in deep, and it's kind of like everyone that does something worth doing, sometimes it does need to make a bit of a splash, stir some stuff up for other people, make people think of you in new kind of ways. But it's all about making a splash. Be a big show at the moment, Cancer. Make waves. Don't be afraid to make those waves either. And we also see ask for help. Okay, so we do see in this particular card, it does have, the angel guidance there. But, asking for help can be with a lot of things, from a lot of people, from a lot of, things. It doesn't necessarily show that it's, a guardian angel. It could be, God, the universe, a friend, a family member, a therapist. Geez, it could be anyone that you're asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help because, most people, are willing to help. If they're not, that's their problem, right? That's something to do with them, not to do with you. But don't be afraid to ask for help, especially when it's help for things that, within yourself, because I am getting drawn to for a lot of you here. It's that, that asking for a guardian angel to guide you and show you which way you're going, asking for that therapist help to actually guide you, show you, help you work through some things within yourself, because we are starting off with the self-help sort of stuff. So don't be afraid to ask people for help on, how can I deal with this? How can I do this? How can I change this thing about myself? How do I, make a splash, make a wave, when I need to, instead of being afraid of what people might think and all that sort of thing. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for help and do make those waves if you need to. All right, but having a look generally for you here, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know in regard to love? What does Cancer need to know in regard to love, please? Relatively straightforward here, and it does seem to be backing up what I was kind of just saying there as well. Because firstly, we have the book energy coming through. So, doing the research, finding the knowledge to do something here. I feel this is all about starting the next chapter of your life and moving forward in love and learning more about yourself, the way that you love, the way that you show love, the way that you receive love, doing the research in order to, because I feel like for a lot of you, this relates to somebody in particular. But, obviously leave that to you to decide completely there as well. Because some of you may be needing to sort of learn a little bit more about how somebody works, whether it's just yourself or somebody else. Learning more about how somebody works, and kind of researching this person or researching their interests. So you've got something, to talk to them about, ask them about. It's showing a lot of intelligence. The book does show a lot of intelligence, but it's also not afraid to ask for help. If you don't understand something, you're not afraid to ask for help to learn that thing. So if someone's saying something to you and you don't quite understand, it's all about being unafraid to say, look, I don't quite understand what you're trying to say here. Can you, tell me what you mean? It's doing that research, paying attention, and understanding that, a true form of intelligence is not showing how smart you are. It's how much more, willing to learn you are, is what the book is really about. That true intelligence is a willingness to learn the things that you don't understand. Okay, so you could be the smartest person in the world, and I can guarantee it, there's still things that you need to learn or that you could learn. Okay, so you may be, you hear it quite often. Total genius on paper, but they've got no idea when it comes to social skills and things like that. They've got no idea when it comes to, maintaining their home and things like that. So there's always things to learn. There's always something to learn. And it's that willingness to learn that actually shows your true intelligence here. So, not being afraid to ask for help to help you learn the things that you want to learn, even if it is, doing research on Google, in a book, looking into a certain subject, or looking into, learning more about a person or and what they like and those sorts of things as well. Learning more about yourself as well. So, because for some of you, this is definitely a self-help book for some of you as well here. But, we have that followed up here with the rider and then the child. Okay, so I do feel that for a lot of you, this is, doing your research, learning more about how you can make a move, all right, how you can get back up on that horse and try again, how you can get up on that horse and ride off into the sunset, go to where you need to be. So I do feel that for some of you where this is connected to a person, it's kind of like doing your research so you know how to approach something or someone. Is what I'm getting from the writer and the book together there, because we do see the new beginning, a brand new adventure, a brand new beginning coming through with that child energy. It's being very playful and fun, and looking at this can grow into anything. When it's only a baby, this could grow up to be the leader of the world. This could grow up to be, a teacher, a scientist, an astronaut. They could grow up to be anything you want them to be, or they want to be, and so this is all about, doing your research to work out, how do I approach this, and how do I actually get this to, start a brand new journey here. So for a lot of you, there is a brand new journey in love that is about to sort of, or you're trying to push that forward, inspire that. You're kind of like, good news, I've learned what I need to learn in order to have this new beginning with you, to start this new adventure with you, for some of you here as well. So, because I do see on the, the hidden energy on the bottom of the deck, we do have the letter and then the garden. So we do see communication and then meetings. That's my date card as well. So for some of you who are definitely, trying to approach somebody here, it's clear and open communication, opening the doors to communication with this person, and organizing to sort of meet them halfway, to compromise, or to physically meet up with them, go on a date with them, take them, out for a coffee and get to know them a little bit more. So for some of you, it definitely is, approaching somebody. But we'll have a look at past and present connections and see what wants to come out. Whether this is, whether this is, when I say past and present connections, and then when we do move on to your next lover, for some of you, this may be just one connection the whole way through, but for others of you, it could be 3 or 4 or 5 different connections that are popping up. So, take it as it resonates for your situation here. Okay. But past or current connection for Cancer in love. Past or current connection for Cancer in love, please. Okay. Definitely see you aspiring. Aspiring feels like the word here. I feel like this is why you're asking for guidance at the moment, asking for help. How do I make a wave? How do I make a splash into this person? How do I, get up on that horse and, show, be their knight in shining armor coming in to, have this new beginning with somebody. I do feel that very strongly for someone there, that this is what this is all about. But I'll grab those oracle out as well. And I just keep getting the word aspiring to be, what you're aspiring to have and to be in love. Cancer, past and current connection for Cancer in love. Okay, so first of all, we do have, and these are kind of coming out all together. So like the oracles are kind of matching the lenormand here, because we had the garden pop back out again. So that meeting taking place, that meeting someone halfway, this date that you're wanting to go on. I am kind of feeling for a lot of you, rather than being, I am slightly getting a bit of a past energy, just what I'm seeing in the next bunch of cards here. But like this is kind of feeling like heading into the future for you here, Cancer. But I'll explain what I mean as I go. But, this is the social card, getting out and about, spending time with friends, meeting up with people, getting out and going on those dates. We do have that coming out with the partying energy, which is time with friends, having fun, happily single and living in the moment. So, you really are embracing just living in the moment, going out on dates, getting to know people, having fun with it. And, for some of you, though, there is a specific person that you're wanting to sort of party with this person and embrace time with this person. But it's kind of this energy of, being sociable and asking for help from friends and family and whatnot, does seem to be really helping you work out how to move forward here. So I do feel as though for some of you, these meetings, these meeting up for coffee and things like that, it's more so with friends, for advice and asking them for help on where do I go? How do I go the way that I want to go here? It's kind of like I want to go from A to Z, but how do I, how do I fill in the rest of the alphabet? I know I want A, I know I'm at A, and I know I want to get to Z, but how do I, needing some advice to sort of work out the rest of the alphabet there. We do see the central energy, we have the lily. Okay, so you're coming forward with there's a lot of emotional intimacy. This is someone that you feel very emotionally connected to. It's somebody that you picture being in your life a very, very long time. The lily is all about longevity. It's like when I look back at my life in 20, 30 years from now, I want that person beside me, looking back with fond memories on these times, So it does talk about something that you're wanting long term. We do see interested in you. This is the teddy bear card. Okay, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and wanting to date. So, that like I said, it's this moving forward kind of energy that you are wanting to, wanting to date people that and get to know people and learn more about people. You're more interested, though, in learning about, is this, working out, is this someone I can picture myself with in 20, 30 years from now? Is this someone I can be very emotionally open and vulnerable with, very intimate on that higher level with this person? And then we do see that ship energy, which is very similar to that rider, where you in the child together there, where you're starting this brand new journey and heading off on that adventure into, off into the sunset here. We do see the phoenix energy. I just want to say that you and this connection, you may be at a distance physically from each other as well. There may be some physical distance between you and this person, or you're meeting them while you're traveling, those sorts of things as well. But the phoenix energy here is very interesting because it does say new phase and rekindling, renewing and growth, changed mind rising from the ashes. So the phoenix, this is you, starting this brand new journey within yourself and really sort of getting on that horse, getting on that ship and going on for a brand new adventure in love for yourself, in connections for yourself. Whether this is with somebody brand new, but for some of you, this is actually somebody from your past that you are, rekindling things with, because we do have that lily there as well, which is a long-term energy. This might be somebody you've known for quite a while, and you're kind of, working out, how do I, rekindle and rekindle the interest? How do I, get that romance to start blooming all over again? And like I said, with that A to Z thing, how do I get it from where it is now, or where it's been in the past, to where I want it to be? Because I do feel that for some of you, this is actually more along the lines of reconciling with somebody from the past, and bringing that forth into the future, and having a brand new journey, new adventure with this person. So it's like same person, but totally new experience. But for others of you, this is someone completely brand new coming through. But we'll have a look specifically at the next lover for you. So like I said at the start, this deck does like to talk a bit sexy sometimes, just to warn you there. But we'll have a look and see what we can see with your next lover here, Cancer. See if it's going to show us a continuation of this same person, or we're going to see brand new energy. Okay, Cancer's next lover. Next lover for Cancer, please. Next lover for Cancer. Did have one flying on out here too. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'll come back to that first one that flew out, but the other two that have flown out here for you, Cancer, we have the ship and the child. Okay, so they were the final energies of both your general, that the child was the final of the general, and then the past current energy, the ship was the final energy there. So both of these are heading into the future. This next lover is going to be this same person. Okay, this new adventure, this new playful connection. You may have known this person since childhood. With the child here, this person may very well be at a distance from you. You may meet them traveling, that kind of thing. There may be actual ship or child references with this person as well. So, one or both of you may have children already. One or both of you may work in the shipping industry, work on a boat, those kinds of things. Maybe work overseas for some of you even. Or at a distance, maybe traveling quite a lot for work, things like that. I feel like with this childhood connection, I do feel that some of you share very similar childhoods, or similar childhood trauma. Sometimes pops up with the child energy there as well. But overall, this is like a brand new journey with somebody here. It's like, whether this is the same person or not, this is a brand new adventure, a brand new journey, and it's looking forward to this adventure, with a sense of amazement that this could actually grow to be absolutely anything. This could be the adventure you've been waiting for, having a lot of hope and optimism, and knowing that, all my ships are sort of coming in. They're going to dock exactly where I need them to. They're going to have all the cargo that I need them to. Okay. But for a lot of you, once again, I do feel a lot of you know already who this person is. Or you will know who this person is. It's all the one person for a lot of you here. The other card we had was the snake energy. I know that does not look like snake energy. There's no snake in that image, but this deck, like I said, it likes to talk sexy sometimes, and this really is the embodiment of that sexy energy. All right, we did see here with that lily, the emotional intimacy with this connection. We see here the physical connection between you and this person. Okay, so we're sitting in a spa of emotion here, and then we're thrusting ourselves up into passion, desire, that heat, that fire that you have for each other here. A lot of desire, a lot of passion, a lot of physical intimacy. The sex is going to be otherworldly kind of energy with this card coming through that strong. Okay, and a lot of emotion, it's all coming from emotion as well. So that's the important thing with this particular deck, is the snake is actually coming from emotion. Your emotions may try to deceive you, but the passion, if you face the passion and don't, it won't burn you. It won't burn you. It may it'll set fire to your heart. I feel, for a lot of you here, there is a lot of passion and desire between you and this person, a very physical connection between you both as well. So a very strong connection there, Cancer, and brand new adventure is the adventure's only just beginning. All right, so get take that advice, ask for help when you need it. Don't be afraid to make up some waves, because look at where it leads you. All right, but that's what we have for you today. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.